Okay, what's your name, sir? And you're from Kenosha?
Yeah, I'm actually from South Side Chicago, but I've
Okay.
been living in Kenosha for maybe like the past 11, 12 years.
And you like it?
And it's dope. It's actually one of the best places I done probably lived, as an adult.
Why is that?
I'm a military veteran.
Okay.
Kenosha's pretty dope. It's very integrated. The people you live next to, people who are the same people you work next to. All nationalities and ethnic groups, and it's pretty smooth, man. Like out over here, this is one of the more, one of the more low income, not so affluent areas, and a lot of love over here, not a lot of drama. You got cats that hang out, people come over and donate, food to them, and just help out. I see people over here helping out all the time, just helping out people with necessities and guiding them around to local resources. Like the schools are good. I got a 6-year-old daughter in the school system. The schools are good. I see the VA, like I'm a veteran, the officials at the VA, they on point, man. Like, it ain't a whole lot to ask for, I serve my country, I come home, I got my family, I'm doing my thing, I'm giving back to my community, volunteering and everything, and Kenosha's a pretty cool place. It's like it's right in between Milwaukee and Chicago, just enough space to enjoy both of them, And I just see the community is just tight. It's just tight up here, And without it being too many people, like what I would consider like battling for the same resources, it's like it's not too spread out, man. It's like enough for everybody out here. It's cool, man. I enjoy it. So that's why all of the stuff that's going on right now is very peculiar.
You think it's peculiar?
Very peculiar.
How do you mean?
I just want to say this. If you use any of this video footage for anything, I'm speaking under anonymity because of some of the stuff I'm about to tell you, man. Like, it's very peculiar because I was a 95 Bravo military police officer in the Army, and I'm trained in anti-terrorism. And I'm also a person that's very in tune with, the community needs to want to see some justice in this police shooting, And I can tell you, I've been out in the demonstrations, and I've seen a few local people, but I can also tell you I've been seeing a lot of people here that are not from here. And,
People coming in from outside the community and doing some stuff.
It's something else, bro. It's something else other than that, man. Like, I almost don't even want to talk on camera. I'll talk to you off camera about some of the stuff that I'm talking about, and I'm just telling you, it's really something sinister going on here. And I'm just paying attention and everything and connecting the dots. And I got my own ideas about what I think it is, But what I see right now, though, is the community coming together and saying, hey, regardless of why this thing happened, everybody pretty much understand. I talked to, I got a friend of mine who lost a mattress shop down on the corner. And when I was down there earlier, I saw her son Josh, and the police guy said everybody knows that the people who did this are not from here. So it's like the community now is kind of just banding together and just trying to fix everything. I see people out here wanting to donate food to the community, and I was just online with a few friends of mine. We're trying to figure out who do we need to talk to have a cookout right over here in this area, just to kind of feed everybody and kind of just change the air, the atmosphere a little bit, and kind of bring everybody together right now, see what we can do at this point to kind of move forward. It's a really dope spot, and it's a lot of people that come from Chicago to come here to kind of get away from the hustle and bustle of a big city. But it's still, like, even though Kenosha is in Wisconsin, they consider, Kenosha like Chicago's most northern suburb, and it's dope up here. What you think, Boogie? Like, you from up here, bro? What you think? Like,
it's good, man. It's just sad that it took all this to get some recognition. I remember once upon a time, Chicago probably like an hour and some change away from here. Out there, K-Town, they think that's here. Like, with us being this close, you would be surprised how many people don't know what Kenosha is and how long it took for them to know
they used to call it
what Kenosha was. Yeah,
hey,
Kenosha.
Bob was on the line. He say, hey, now that everybody know where Kenosha is, everybody know what Kenosha is, so I don't want to hear nobody say nowhere.
Yeah.
No more.
What do
everybody used to call it.
What do you like about Kenosha?
To be honest, It's a place to raise your kids for the most part. It's small. So if you put it this way, if you used to thinking big, then Kenosha ain't gonna be for you. And it's like an oxymoron because I'm from here, but I think big as hell, so I'm trying to get away from here, but still be here. You get what I'm saying? Whereas people that don't even know it, people that don't even know about Kenosha don't even know nothing about it, which is why they got exposed, in my opinion. Because
so you also think that a lot of this destruction and rioting going on is from people outside of the community?
Oh, I know for a fact it wasn't none of us. I was out here tonight. All the nights this shit been going on. I'm from here. Like, we've been out here.
Make sure.
And there was nobody that we see on a regular. Like, Kenosha is the population probably like 100,000 here in just Kenosha. So we know it's only this big. So when all that shit, come on now, we ain't gonna burn down. We use this shit on a regular. Uptown, everything that got burnt down, we use on a regular. We knew these people, like we know what to touch and what not to touch.
My friend's son said they saw on the video footage that it was a white female that threw a cocktail that that destroyed.
Bro, every picture I seen had white people, and you know the crazy part about it is because
the community sending white supremacists out here in the black communities at us.
Man, listen, I've been out here my whole life.
Now that's bogus.
I know how the laws work.
That's bogus.
I know how the laws work here. It's shitty as hell. I wouldn't even advise nobody to come in.
I've been hearing about
just because of their laws,
man. Hey, Kenosha ain't got no race problem at all, bro. Like on the ground, I see people showing love for each other. You know what I'm saying? Now, systemically, like dealing with the court system, the criminal justice system, I feel like the court system is the biggest racket in this town. They didn't. At some point, they figured out they can make a lot of money locking niggas up and putting them on court supervision. Man, you gotta pay to be on probation. You gotta pay to go to jail, to get out of jail, to be in jail. You spend so much money just trying to be comfortable in jail.
If you Google, it's a statistic fact.
Why did you tell them? They should have went to the court system and fuck them up over there and fuck that jail system up.
Vulnerable communities, poor people, and put them in the jails, in and out the system.
Wisconsin,
let me tell you something. I never
all
had
their money off their jail system.
Yeah, that's what I said.
They just
never had no run-ins with no police anywhere.
Well, welcome to Kenosha.
I used to be a police in the military. I come here and they treat me like a dirty ass criminal, man.
Hey, Kenosha, so
in and out of jail, it's been crazy.
I think the only thing, like I said, the only thing I don't like about here and me being from here is the fact that
police,
yeah, they make majority of their revenue off of their prison systems. Right. If that makes sense. So they got laws put in place where
you guys have encountered those issues here in Kenosha with the police, where you think you're being used for revenue.
I just turned 30. I only been in, and I'm from here. I've been in and out of systems.
Happy birthday.
2007, and I just turned 30. So I understand what's going on.
In and out the system, bro.
Like right now, you standing right here with us right now, but the way it works in Wisconsin, somebody can call the police and say, "Why you right here?" They can say, "Oh, he just walked up and punched me." The way Wisconsin play it, they gonna come snatch you up while we right here, take you to jail while they investigate it.
I gotta spend all
Don't you think that's bullshit? If you know you ain't did nothing, just think about it. You get a bitter chick or a bitter situation, and they just call the police. This is the state you don't want to be in because they gonna lock you up. Now I heard of being locked up after you find it's the I feel
like they take vulnerable people who can't afford lawyers, who can't afford to be represented well, and
they got a 95 conviction rate.
And they say nationally, 90% of convictions come from plea bargains. That's all they do. They throw what they call sweet deals at you. And I take plea bargains for shit I ain't even did.
Just because you don't want to deal with the system.
And I got a kid to take care of. They don't offer me no jail time, just a fine or whatever. I usually don't pay it. Just go the fuck home. You know what I'm saying? And that's at the end of the day, that's the only thing that matters. You know.
Do you guys have any idea about what, how Kenosha can move on from this, go forward? Any changes you think need to happen?
Representation, like I try to be political, but when people start playing games with my intelligence, and you start putting two dumbass candidates in front of me, and I really don't see no kind of benefit of neither one, it's like y'all playing games with me. Don't fuck with my intelligence. Now, if the people want to do the real thing, hey, get people in office who gon' get this shit done. Hey, rebuild this shit from the ground up. You know, get rid of. It's like people and family, and you got old families and shit in Kenosha that try to keep like it's a fucking some kind of like man, it's crazy, bro. Like people who know each other keep the same shit going because they keep the same families in the same positions. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially with the law enforcement, Joe. I heard that I got a couple of Facebook friends that say the guy who's the sheriff of Kenosha County was their officer friendly growing up at their school. And they say he perpetrated this fraud for 30 years because he's an asshole. Like, he's a straight asshole. You just listen to some of the stuff he says, you can clearly see he has no intention of letting up on the shit that he's doing. And hence, this is the problem right here.
You're talking about the revenue, the
revenue,
generating revenue from getting people to pay
because
fines.
If you're gonna charge us for every little petty ass thing you could think of, y'all, this is a whole murder that didn't happen, or at least it should be getting investigated. Y'all done got this man out of town, he on administrative leave, and y'all not treating him like a criminal, and y'all aiding and abetting this man. You know what I'm saying? And y'all the police. Like, how you think the people feel after always being? I swear to God,
That's pretty much the situation on my end. That's why I've been out here every night.
And last month, 2 weeks ago, they sent me a court order to pay everything I owe Kenosha courthouse for like all the court shit I've never been to. It's about $1,200, and they making me pay that shit, making me court order, and they threatened me. I have my daughter full time, and they threatened me with taking my taxes and going to jail and all this and that because I have child support that I ain't paid, but that's just shit that I'm going through with her mom that's still pending in court. But they still threatening me with bullshit, even though I take care of my daughter every day. That's the kind of shit Kenosha County does.
You going down that
Am
way
I lying?
too?
Am I lying?
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have time. You think I should?
Yeah, if you're trying to catch some shit, hell yeah, man. But I wouldn't steer you. That's exactly where you want to be at, because they already planned.
That's where the
Right
most of
here
the
uptown
destruction
where-
is.
Yeah, and that's where a lot of people at
See,
because they got some shit going on.
White
for the
supremacy
community.
say if them Negroes won't work, they gonna still be worth some money in the jail system.
All right.
And they knock us upside the head. That's what it is.
Okay.
Where you from?
I'm from Chicago.